The pieces are falling in place. This week, the Bullish pilot showed us the power of good UX as Pomelo Sunshine sparks community energy. Hello, EOS Nation. I'm Daniel Keys, and this is episode 112 of the EOS Hot Sauce. As always, our spicy weekly updates are available in every format. You can watch on YouTube, listen on your favorite podcast platform, or read it at eosnation.io. That's also where you can subscribe to the EOS Nation newsletter to get that spicy sauce poured straight into your inbox. However you prefer it, help spread the sauce by smashing the like, subscribing, and ringing the bell. Let's get to this week's spicy goodness. The Bullish pilot program is live, and the EOS Nation team has been diving in to experience it firsthand. In case you haven't had the chance to try it yourself, we're happy to share our experience with our audience. The welcome section offers some important details and should be the first tab visited by new users. That's also where you'll find the rules for the 3 paper trading competitions taking place between August 3rd and September 13th, where a total of $525,000 in prize money will be awarded to the best Bullish pilot traders. Each pilot user receives $500,000 in play money to trade with and compete for the prizes. You can easily compare your performance to the rest of the users via the platform's integrated leaderboard. Fun times. The welcome section also includes a tab that showcases the most interesting trading, earning, and security features of the Bullish platform. In terms of spot trading, Bullish features a hybrid order book that combines liquidity across the Bullish liquidity pool's automated market makers and the traditional limit order book model that traders are familiar with. Margin traders can enjoy fully deterministic lending, no hidden fees, and a segregated spot and margin wallet. Another attractive feature of the platform is the fact that there are no taker fees, which may be appealing to the retail segment of the crypto traders. Crypto holders who are not interested in trading but would instead like to earn yield on their assets are welcome to join the Bullish liquidity pools and participate in the platform as an automated market maker. In addition to earning their share of the spot trading fees, liquidity providers will also be earning revenue from the margin trading activity, as assets deposited into the pools will be used for margin lending services while ensuring that all margin positions are fully collateralized. To our knowledge, having the ability to deposit as a liquidity provider for both spot trading and margin trading at the same time is an innovative feature that has not yet been seen in the crypto markets. Margin trading fees are often a significant source of profits for centralized exchanges, and sharing this revenue with liquidity providers could increase the yield that's typically found in automated market makers and may attract significant institutional capital to the platform, especially since all of it is done in a regulatory compliant way. In terms of security, Bullish requires all users create accounts using hardware keys rather than passwords. Bullish leverages the best-in-class authentication standard called WebAuthn to authenticate users with private public key pairs stored in devices such as YubiKey or the secure hardware key stores built into modern mobile phones and computers. Not only is this much more secure than a regular password, it's much simpler for a user to manage safely. It's one of the slickest sign-in experiences we've encountered anywhere, even beyond the blockchain space known for its clunky experiences. The last section of the welcome page explains the deep blockchain integration that is present on the Bullish platform. Internally, being built on EOSIO open source technology means that each significant transaction can be cryptographically authenticated. Only the people authorized to execute actions can do so, and only the logic authorized to be run gets run. Externally, Bullish will be hashing the state of the exchange to the EOS public blockchain to create a publicly verifiable audit trail of all actions, which is another industry first for a centralized crypto exchange. When moving on to the trading section of the platform, users are welcomed by a sleek trading interface that features a familiar view of the markets. Recent trades are displayed on the right side of the screen, the charting screen in the middle is powered by TradingView, and the impressive depth of the order book is displayed on the bottom. This trading platform layout has become a standard in the industry, and most crypto traders are likely to feel right at home when opening it up for the first time. While all this innovation is amazing, there are a few aspects of the platform that may cause some hesitancy for traders. For example, how will the platform generate earnings for the liquidity providers if there are no taker fees? The answer lies in the fact that there will always be a spread that exists for spot and margin traders. While testing out the platform, we encountered a 0.05 to 0.2% spread on the EOS USD and BTC USD pairings, which seems reasonable. For liquidity providers that are used to the high degree of flexibility offered by the current crop of DeFi platforms across the crypto industry, a 7-day unstaking period for liquidity may cause some hesitancy to deposit assets. On the flip side, this long unstaking period assures deep and consistent liquidity for traders, as large providers cannot remove their liquidity when expecting volatile short-term movements, which is currently a problem on both centralized and decentralized exchanges. Reduced liquidity during high volatility periods makes it more difficult to trade in those times and can cause significant and sudden increase to the slippage incurred by traders. Another important point to note is that there's a minimum $10,000 required to deposit assets into one of the pools and start earning revenue as an automated market maker. Overall, we're impressed. The platform feels extremely polished and has been very responsive when placing spot trades, adding assets to the bullish liquidity pools, or gambling on margin. We can't wait to see how it all holds up in a real trading environment, especially when trading volume surges during periods of high volatility. Only time will tell, but knowing what we know about the performance of EOSIO software, we're not worried. The Bullish exchange is expected to go live at some time in 2021. On top of the Bullish pilot, block.one also released the legal review of the much talked about EOSIO this week. It was completed by the prestigious Clifford Chance law firm and found no signs of ICO funds being recycled. All the pieces are coming together. Speaking about pieces coming together, this week we're introducing Pomelo Sun as the fourth and final drop in our Pomelo series, which represents the energy of quadratic funding and highlights the synergies on Pomelo that can be achieved through community feedback, constructive criticism, collaborations, and the project review process. On a related note, many of you have been asking for more details about the grant submission process, which makes us happy to know that many projects are already thinking about this important step. Here's some more information on that topic. Hopeful recipients can fill out the application in English, Chinese, and Korean. Only one language is required, but projects are likely to see greater support if they fill out the application in all three languages, which represent the three largest communities in EOS. Hopeful grant recipients will be invited to share information about the project, such as project logo, title, description, project website, Twitter handle, and GitHub URL, team members, and region. Make sure to tune in next week as we'll be revealing the final details of our NFT promotion. Here's a hint. You'll need to blend all four elements together to advance to the next stage of the promotion. Thanks to our community for supporting this educational NFT series. All revenue being generated by the sales will be donated as matching funds to the first round of funding for the Pomelo platform. Pomelo development is moving along at a good pace, and we're still on track for our 2021 release. The next step will be releasing the Pomelo private beta to select participants so they can help test out the application submission process and populate the platform with some grant applications before we welcome the entire EOS community. If you're interested in participating in Pomelo funding either as a contributor or a project seeking funding, we'd love to hear from you. Complete our short survey to help us make Pomelo experience great for you. You can find that in the written edition of this episode. Scalability and liquidity are two more important pieces of the blockchain puzzle, and the dApp network could help solve both with their multi-chain liquidity solution. It might be what the Ethereum network needs to finally achieve scalability with Layer 2 bridging services and middleware. The growing DeFi ecosystem on the Ethereum network can only support 15 transactions per second compared to the traditional finance giants like Visa and MasterCard that possess a current working structure to support tens of thousands of transactions per second. The dApp network is already running on Ethereum and EOSIO-based chains, and the multi-chain liquidity can potentially unlock Ethereum's massive liquidity bank for EOSIO chains, while granting Ethereum access to the dApp network's scalable middleware services. The dApp network's bridging services extends beyond the reaches of DeFi. As a matter of fact, an NFT bridge between Wax and Ethereum is coming soon too. This would facilitate interoperability between two of the biggest NFT chains in the world, allowing the cross-chain transfer of NFTs between both blockchains. The NFT market volume is expected to skyrocket with this tool, and we expect even more excitement as more features are revealed, so stay tuned. In the meantime, there's no end to the buzz in the dApp network community as the dApp meme contest goes live. Participants can win a grand prize of 50,000 dApp as a reward for their creativity, with second and third place bagging 25,000 and 15,000 dApp respectively. Learn more about how to participate in the meme contest and more about dApp's cross-chain liquidity in the written edition of this episode. But first, get your virtual spray cans ready. The Virtual Reality Graffiti Battle is an interactive league that features graffiti artist competitions and NFT collections of the generated artworks. Our NFT studio .gems plans on hosting 4 seasons per year, and the action starts this weekend with Season 1 playoffs and the Wax Season 0 NFT packs. Jump into the metaverse with us this weekend and participate in a truly multimedia event that's pushing the boundaries of technology. We're featuring King Spray VR action live streamed on Twitch TV and in our Cryptovoxels metaverse, all of which is accompanied by a live Discord audio chat for those who want to interact with the .gems teams, competing artists, and fellow voters. All fans of street culture, including curious newcomers and established veterans, are welcome. Attendees will be treated to many aspects of street culture such as amazing graffiti artworks, dope beats, and intense freestyle ciphers from the Cypher Media crew during the finals. This event is going to be bumping and should not be missed. Participants are welcome to join us and register as either a voter or a competing artist, both of which are open to the public at no cost. Attendees are free to drop in without registering, but registered voters will be able to vote for their favorite competitors on-chain with Wax NFTs, through a Google form, or with their feet in the metaverse. On-chain voters will even receive a small reward for their dedicated involvement in the event, so don't miss out. Check out the bumping video trailer to get a taste of what's to come this weekend. We'll air that at the end of this episode. And for a more in-depth breakdown of the event and a preview of the digital assets container NFT sale, check out Stéphane Bizon's interview on a special edition of the Uplifters YouTube show. As for our NFT sale, all artworks produced during the events are the basis for the .gems design team to produce a multitude of collectible cards and 3D assets. On top of that, the season's winner gets even more exposure on the NFT collection through a solo show, redeemable t-shirt NFT, his or her name on-chain, and a special character card. The pack contains 50 plus unique designs and 5 to 6 variations that will of course come with blending opportunities. And we've partnered with the popular Skatecoin collection to offer even more value to our collection. We're also producing some Season 1 Street.Gems promotional coins that can be won through our giveaway or bought directly on Atomic Hub. As always, find all the details in the written edition. Speaking of great .gems NFT collections, Reed Lucier, the artist and creative mastermind behind the Van City Outbreak comic book NFT series, is back with some standalone artworks designed to reward our loyal Van City Outbreak NFT holders. As mentioned in the previous episode of the EOS Hot Sauce, we'll be activating one different blend each week for the next 6 weeks as the kickoff event to Reed Lucier's new standalone collection. Check out the complete schedule and full list of blending recipes in the written edition of this episode. As far as we know, this is the first time that Wax NFTs from one collection can be blended into NFTs for another collection. Powered by our custom blend.gem smart contract, we're excited to continue pushing the limits of the innovation on the Wax NFT space. We have one more NFT collection to share before we wrap up the show. This one is a collaboration between Yoshi Drops, Generios, and Scarce, and brings the limited edition Generios NFT to Wax. The launch of this NFT series is intended to pass a powerful message about the core values of blockchain, which is to foster transparency, integrity, and ease. These ideals are sometimes overshadowed by the negative publicity blockchain tech and NFT minting gets because of their environment-damaging effects. This project adopts the more eco-friendly EOSIO technology and budgets the proceeds from the sale of these NFTs for planting of thousands of trees to offset carbon footprints. EOSIO is more than 17,000 times more energy efficient compared to Ethereum, according to research carried out by crypto writer Thomas Wolfe. With this in mind, the Generios project aims to raise at least 500 EOS in proceeds from the NFT sale and 800 EOS overall. This would go towards a partnership with the One Seed to plant 3,500 trees, enough to offset a ton of CO2 emissions annually. And that's all for this week's episode of EOS Hot Sauce. Once again, I'm your host, Daniel Keys, and we'll see you again next week. Until then, let's keep it spicy.